And welcome back to the Delaware Boys Dynasty Football Podcast. Ryan, say what's up to the people.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Once again, you see in the title, back with the rookie profiles. You already know, maybe the reason why you clicked, Malik Nabers is up today. Wide receiver at LSU. Profiles is our wide receiver 2. It varies with Rome through a few different people, but Malik Nabers is that wide receiver 2. And I think this is one of Steven's bigger guys, so I know he's excited about this one. Steve, you want to kick things off first?
Oh, yeah, dude's a fucking problem. Anyway, my number 4 overall prospect in this class, Ryan, I'm going to assume your number 4 overall prospect. We have him behind Caleb, Marvin. Our next guy we'll be covering tomorrow. By the way, 2 shows this week. It is my 4 to 12 week, so we're going to do 2. Drake May is my 3, and Malik Nabers is my 4. Yeah, dude's an absolute problem. Absolute problem. One of the most explosive receivers in college football with the ball in his hands. Doesn't matter how you get the ball to him, he's taking him to the house. Just want to go over some positives, some things like that. 6-foot wide receiver, 195, 200 pounds. See what he weighs in at, 4'4", 40. Elite athlete. I can't wait to see his shuttle time. People were talking about Marvin Harrison's. His was a 3.94 in high school. Can't wait to see his shuttle time at the combine. From an athletic standpoint, I think you're looking at, if not the most athletic, probably the second to third most in this class. Another 4-star prospect comes in, makes a splash his rookie season or his freshman year as well. He wasn't one of those guys that really hid behind the depth chart at LSU. Came in, made a stand, made people know who his name was. Sophomore year comes out, does his thing. Another 1,000-yard season his sophomore year. Junior year goes off his junior year. A big reason why Jaden Daniels is a Heisman winner this year. Huge reason. Him and Brian Thomas Jr., who we'll be covering later on. Ryan, is there anything that really stands out to you about his profile?
Yeah, so I think the obvious big strength of him is his yak ability. Not only is he's quick to start out with. On top of that, he's got elite burst once he has the ball in his hands. We'll get into a few clips that show that. But dude is a problem in open space. You get the ball to him on a slant and he breaks. I don't know if you're going to get him, if we're being honest. Me and Steve have been talking about it, but as far as like yak ability goes, he's up there with like the Brandon Ayuk's, DJ Moore's of the NFL. Given he hasn't played a snap yet, but from what we've seen in college, dude's got it going on.
Yeah, that is my pro comp, just so everybody knows. I see a lot of DJ Moore. Ryan sees a lot of Brandon Ayuk. Both are great counterpoints. I mean, we're talking about guys with the ability to get in, get out off the line of scrimmage, very smooth route runners, ability to break tackles, ability to work after the catch. Even though DJ Moore isn't a big receiver, Brandon Ayuk doesn't standpoint as a huge receiver. He's not an A.J. Brown type body type. But these dudes work because of their shiftiness. They're changing gears, their burst, their quickness. And this is what Malik Nabers is. Malik Nabers is one of the best route runners in this NFL draft coming up. Another thing that stands out to me, Ryan talked about it, his physicality after the catch. I want to talk about his burst. I want to talk about his ability to change gears like that. Dude can turn it up. He runs a 4.4. We know he's got quick game speed, but he plays faster than a 4.4 in a lot of these tapes that we're going to show you. Right. This dude is a game changer, game wrecker waiting to happen on any single snap.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like in a testament to his skill is he's gotten better every freshman, sophomore, junior. He's gotten better every year. Obviously, he explodes this year. But you like to see them make those steps. First year, I can't remember his quarterback's name, if I'm being honest with you. And that showed, obviously. And then you get Jaden Daniels, who's a transfer. And
my boy Garrett Nussmeyer, baby. What you mean? It's my boy Garrett.
Geez. Here you go, Garrett my bad. Forgot about him. The unranked Tigers that year. But no, I mean, pretty consistent throughout the whole college career as far as like catching the ball goes. His sophomore, junior, and senior all sitting at 68.4. Dude's got surefire hands on top of everything else we touched on, which is, I think, really important. And on top of that, you've seen his yards this year, 1,569 is more than he had in his freshman and sophomore year combined.
Yeah. Another thing that I like to pinpoint here, another guy who, when we talk about high pointing the football, attacking the football at its highest peak, really doesn't struggle in that aspect, is very, very talented in that aspect. Can play the 50-50 ball very well. Body control, ability to box out DBs. Again, knows how to work, knows how to work the boundaries at all three levels, things like that. Crazy athlete. Dude can jump out of the gym. When I'm saying about that, don't be surprised if he's top 10 in the combine with a 40 vertical as well. Dude's just an athletic specimen.
Oh, the vert's going to be there for sure for him. The vert's definitely there. I think he already had like a semi-vert and it was at 40 inches. That's pretty crazy.
Right. He tests very well in all athletic profiles, all athletic abilities here, guys. Just know, like I said, I can't wait to show you these clips. Just know he's a playmaker waiting to happen. Again, when we talk about these videos, no prospect's perfect. So there are some things that we want to talk about that we think he can improve in. Obviously, this is the outside looking in. This is the guy who's going to put the work in, get better at the NFL level. He's just one of those prospects. First thing I noticed, LSU was very, very set in their ways about how they got them the ball. Although I say he is a good route runner and the routes that he is given and the way he runs them, he is smooth. I just think that LSU could have added more branches to his route tree. I think he's going to expand on his game in the NFL. He'll be able to run any route with ease and have success with it. I didn't see it on the tape.
Yeah, and like you said, it could be probably at all ends to his advantage. But yeah, no, I mean, other than that, something me and Steven have both noticed watching the tape is, I don't know, in contesting catches and catching traffic both alone, kind of need to see some improvement there. But I'm sure that's stuff he can clean up. Definitely something I like to see at the next level for sure. We're kind of nitpicking at him here, to be honest with you. He doesn't really have a whole lot of strong.
Remember, me and Ryan talked about this as well. There's not a lot of college tape where I see Malik Nabers in situations where he's in traffic. It's a great thing for Jaden Daniels that Jaden Daniels never threw his top receiver into traffic. And B, it's just the way that he was used and the way he was open, the way he freed himself up. Never really had to go into traffic. How is he going to do that in the NFL? How's that going to translate? Like I said, things to clean up. Is he going to be able to play across the middle? Is he going to be able to, handle that DB with footsteps behind him, seeing the over-the-top safety, things like that I just question.
Oh, he dominated out of the slot.
Yes, dominates out of the slot. Yes.
He's almost unstoppable in college. Now he gets to the X and Y roles. That's when, the route tree gets concerning and you get to a little bit of the stuff you want to see more in the league. But out of the slot, though, if you can stay there in the league, you're going to be pushing.
Yeah. Last thing I want to say, it was like a gray area. Didn't really see it a whole lot. One-on-one on the outside, beating the DB to the boundary on the deep ball.
Yeah.
Just inconsistencies, things like that. He's a 4-4 athlete. Sometimes he wasn't able to do that in press coverage. So see if you can clean that up a little bit. Other than that, that's really it. That's really all I got for you, man. Oh, a number I also want to throw out there, Ryan. 130.6 QBR when targeted.
Yeah. I just saw that.
Yeah, just want to throw that out there. Better than Marvin Harrison Jr. Just want to throw that out there.
Careful with that one.
I'm just saying. I know Kyle McCord is not Jaden Daniels. I'm just saying that the QBR is higher than Marvin Harrison's.
Important to note.
First play I want to go over. And this is it. This is the video I want to show. This is the Mississippi State game. I had to cue this up. So just watch this. Back shoulder fade. Malik Nabers at the bottom here. It's a good ball by Jaden Daniels, by the way, actually, before we continue. You're going to see the ball. This is how you want to throw a back shoulder fade, by the way. Great ability. Like we say, the elite receivers, great ability to transition, see the football, high point it, control it through the ground, body control. I don't know what else you need to say.
For sure. I mean, we hardly touched on his body control, but I mean, that's something he excels at too.
Yeah, that was a big key point for Marvin Harrison Jr. So I just think that this catch just shows that he's on that level.
He's got it too.
He's got it. Yeah. Ryan, you are up.
What I got? I'm going in blind, baby.
This one here is the Kentucky game in the end zone. This is another one where he shows his body control and he just shows the ability to play the ball.
Where's the one he's lined up in the slot?
This is the deep ball in the end zone.
Yeah, he was lined up in the slot. This is his freshman year where he just literally sprints to the end zone and just absolute nuts catch. Thanks for the pauses in that video. But yeah, dude, I mean,
I'll run it back.
That absolute dunk on the DB as a freshman is crazy. But this is honestly the play that like put him on the radar for me as a freshman. I saw that and I was like, all right, kid, I see you.
All right, baby. Way to go out and get the football.
No, absolute dog play.
Absolute dog. Yep. Also, you want to talk about the burst. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a handoff in the backfield. Watch his burst. Watch him just take off with this ball. Take this to the house. And he's gone.
Just like that.
See ya.
And that's the burst we're talking about. Is like he got that ball in stride, and as soon as he had that ball in his hands, it seemed like he snapped and hit.
But I also want to let's pinpoint this, Ryan. Watch this. Change the direction here. Boom. Beats a defender. Gets the block. Gone. Breaks one. Watch this. Works upfield again. Passes other defender and takes it to the house.
Yeah, that break in was pretty nasty.
Beautiful play. Beautiful. Let's see what else we got here. This is the Alabama sideline catch. I really, really enjoy this one too. You remember this one?
Go ahead.
One-on-one DB.
This is one of my favorite clips. I love to see, especially prospect clips against elite defenses. This is Alabama. This is as good as it gets.
All right, buddy. This is your tape. Run it back.
Oh, Jesus. Where's he even at?
He be right there.
He's at the top, right?
He's right here.
Top slot. This one, 4 set. Wow. All right, play it out. Dang, got a long preset going on here. Oh my God, the footwork on that before he hits the bomb, and then now this is a little bit not the best thrown ball to Jaden Daniels here, but like we said, we touched on the tracking of the ball earlier, and he somehow got that foot down despite the ball being thrown out of bounds here. Now this is not going to fly in the NFL, but just the body control to go get that, to know where the ball is at is crazy.
Now, can I ask you a question? In the NFL, I'm assuming that we're going to say that this is going to be a no catch, obviously.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But again, just pinpointing the fact that the ball is thrown out of bounds, has to readjust over the DB, comes down with it, the awareness to see where he was on the field, brings his foot down. That's a first down, and we're moving the chains.
Push it. He actually has a few decent plays in that Alabama game.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite one right here. You want to see burst, you want to see game, you want to see game speed. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so you're gonna have zone coverage here, safety over the top, DB here, Malik Nabers here. You're gonna see they get confused here, and it's gonna be one-on-one with the DB. Safety is supposed to come over the top. Safety does not, and let's just say DB's playing 8 yards off coverage, and he still blows by him. And here we go. It is beautiful. See, safety comes down. He wasn't supposed to come down. And there he goes.
Yeah. I mean, we like touched on it earlier. That's just, he's on a go. He's moving.
Moving. It's a zone coverage. Safety's supposed to stay up. You see it. He comes back. He floats back. He's like, oh, shit. DB's one-on-one with Malik Nabers. 8 yards of coverage. And he beats the DB by 10 yards.
Yeah. I mean, it's scary when you're a DB, when you're – it's just like he's already 8 yards back. And I know for a fact he's looking at this man going full sprint off the line of scrimmage. And it's just too late.
Too late.
You couldn't never recover from that.
Yeah. Again, not much to critique with these guys, with these stars of the next generation here. We just wanted to, show you some highlights of Malik Nabers, just tell you what we're excited about and, where we have him prospect rank wise. Me and Ryan consensus have him at 4, with the ability to probably move to 3 depending on how he tests at the combine. Dude is that special of a player. For me especially, I'm a big Malik Nabers fan. Other than that, Ryan, you got anything?
No, that's it. Thanks to everybody for coming out. Thanks for watching us. Thank you for your time. We're going to keep grinding these things out. We're going tomorrow if you are available. We already have 2 of these up. If you want to go back, we've done Marvin Harrison and Caleb Williams. And thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Yeah, Caleb Williams video, Marvin Harrison video have done extremely well. TikTok for Caleb and our George Pickens buy for Dynasty have done really well as well. Appreciate for all the love, guys. Tomorrow is Drake May. And we will see you then. And we are out.